All right, so you ever hit that wall in Excel? You know that feeling.
Yeah.
Like it could do so much more.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, get this. Today, we're diving into something pretty wild, like straight up mind-blowing for spreadsheet folks.
All right, lay it on me.
We're talking about bringing Python into Excel.
Whoa, okay, that's a combo I haven't thought about much.
Right. But it's a thing, and from what I've been reading, this is way more than just some cool trick. This could be a total game changer.
Seriously. I mean, I use both all the time, but separately. Keep Python over here, Excel over there, never the two shall meet.
Yeah, well, apparently they can meet, and it gets really interesting.
Okay, I'm all ears. What's the big deal about mixing these two?
So think about it. You've got Excel, which everyone knows, easy to use.
Right, great for like basic calculations, organizing stuff visually.
Exactly. But then you hit those limits, like complex formulas, or you need to pull in data from somewhere online.
Oh yeah, then you're stuck copying and pasting or doing workarounds. It gets messy.
And that's where Python comes in. It's like the total opposite. Super powerful, flexible.
It can be a little intimidating for the average Excel user.
True, but that's the beauty of this whole thing.
How so?
It's not about turning everyone into a coding whiz. It's about using the right tool for the job.
Hmm.
So like Python can handle the heavy lifting behind the scenes, then brings the results right back into Excel where you're comfortable.
I'm starting to get the picture here. So less about replacing Excel entirely, more about giving it superpowers.
Bingo. And the key to all this is a keyboard shortcut. Ready for this? CTRL+ALT+SHIFT+M.
Oh man, that's a lot of keys.
I know, right? But it's like a secret code, and once you unlock it,
What happens?
well, you know how we were talking about Python objects, like they can be numbers, text, whole data sets.
Right, they're like the building blocks of Python, right?
Yeah, and this shortcut lets you toggle between seeing the raw Python code and what that object looks like as a normal Excel value.
Hold on, I need to wrap my head around that. So I could have like a Python script doing some crazy calculation in the background, and then hit this shortcut, and boom, the result shows up in a cell, just like a regular formula.
Exactly. It's
Oh.
like you get to peek behind the curtain and see the Python doing its thing,
Right.
and you get the usable output right there in your spreadsheet.
Okay, now that's slick. So it's not just about running Python and Excel. It's about this back and forth between the two.
Right. And that opens up a ton of possibilities.
Right.
Like imagine you're building a financial model
Okay, yeah, I do those a lot.
and you need livestock prices. Instead of a basic SUM formula, you could use Python to pull that data directly from the web, live.
Whoa, no more manual updates.
Nope. And with that shortcut, you see both the Python doing its magic and the livestock data right there in your cells.
Okay, I'm starting to see how powerful this could be. It's like Python handles the stuff Excel struggles with, and then they work together seamlessly.
Exactly. And it's not just about numbers. Like Python is amazing at cleaning up data, filtering it, organizing it.
Oh, that's huge. I spend way too much time just getting data ready to analyze.
Right. So imagine using Python to handle all that beforehand, then bringing that cleaned up data into Excel.
Time saver, for sure. What about, like, really complex data? Can this handle that, too?
That's the cool part. Because we're dealing with Python objects, even complicated stuff can be translated into Excel.
So it's not just basic numbers and text. It's like whole structures of information.
Yep, which means you can analyze and work with data in ways you couldn't before in Excel.
Okay, this is starting to feel like next level spreadsheet stuff. But I gotta ask, are there any downsides? When wouldn't you want to use this?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, it's not a magic wand. For super simple stuff, just stick with regular Excel formulas.
Right, if it ain't broke.
And if you've never touched Python before, there's going to be a learning curve.
Makes sense. So this is more for people who are already kind of comfortable with both or willing to learn.
Yeah. But for folks dealing with big data sets, complex calculations, or who just love automating things,
This could be huge.
huge. And who knows, maybe this is the start of a whole new breed of, like, hybrid spreadsheet
The
gurus.
spreadsheet ninjas, Python power users.
Exactly. And if you've ever felt limited by Excel, this might be your ticket to a whole new world.
Unlocking those hidden superpowers. I like it.
So for anyone listening who's maybe hearing about this for the first time,
What's the one thing they should take away from all this?
that Excel doesn't have to be limiting. Python can be your secret weapon behind the scenes, and then you bring those results into the familiar Excel world.
The best of both worlds. Pretty cool stuff.
Pretty cool indeed. All right, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for joining us.
See you next time.